What's up, you all? We are here today with a new beautiful topic, you all, and I think it is going to be quite interesting, you guys, because we did see this topic on the Dr. Phil show, but we're not talking about those people specifically. We're just talking about, does the traditional wife movement, does it do more harm than good? For me, I think it's very beautiful to see people taking this movement. Personally, for me, because I just feel like, one, it encourages men to be providers and be protectors, because you can't expect a woman to do these things and still have her working. You can't expect a woman to thrive in her femininity when you're also requiring her to help you be a man. I also think it's beautiful to see women kind of tapping into that femininity, that whole nurturing, loving type of role. Not only does it extend to the kids and to your husband, but it also extends to yourself. Like, I think we all have seen Nara Smith. She's this supermodel who has this mate, who has this husband, Lucky Blue, I think his name is, and they have, I think, 3 kids, and she is, I think, under 26, I'm thinking, or younger. I think she might be 24. I don't know. I have to see. Okay. But as we have all seen her videos where she made gum from scratch. She made bread from scratch. Gum, made her own gum. Like, she is really phenomenal. And she really goes in about cooking for her family and everything, stuff like that. And I feel like it's very important for people to know that a traditional wife is not just about cooking and cleaning. A lot of people just leave it, it's just about cooking and cleaning. It's really not. I think women, we have so much to offer, and so much comes with us, which is so beautiful. For me, I think it's not just about cooking and cleaning, but it's also about the wisdom. It's about the way a woman carries herself. It's about how she brings up her children. It's about how she's able to work with her husband, how she's able to communicate. It's about how she's able to bring love, how she's able to turn a house into a home where you bring that love, that feeling. It's that intuition a woman has where she can really sense.
Increases your creativity.
It creates your creativity, having that intuition about knowing who should be in your life, who should be with your friends, who should be around your children, who should be around your husband. It's so much deeper than cooking and cleaning. It's really about a woman's mindset. And there's so many different facets, but I feel like a lot of times people just limit it to cooking and cleaning. And it's not really that, because a woman who's in her feminine role, it starts with a mindset. It starts with the way she thinks. It starts with the way she acts. And it also comes from her life experiences and how she has handled that. It also comes from her spirituality. It also comes from her connection with God. It also comes from the way she is able to react in different types of situations. There's so many things that come with a woman that are so beautiful. I always say that, I feel like one of the best things a woman can have is wisdom. Because with a woman's wisdom, you can really have a whole entire family that has been in poverty. A woman, based on just a woman's wisdom, she could bring that family out of poverty into generational wealth. From her life experiences, the wisdom she passes on, and the life lessons. But also just really breaking generational curses. Breaking generational curses. Also breaking mistakes, traumas, all that stuff. But if a woman can take those lessons she has learned and turn it into wisdom, where she can also give you guidance and counsel and love, and also help direct you or guide you or whatever the case may be, and also do the same for your children, that's something phenomenal. That's something beautiful.
You can't put a price on that.
You can't put a price on that. That's why I say traditional wife is not just cooking and cleaning, but it's more than anything. It's about a woman's mindset. Yes, the food that she brings into the family, it's phenomenal, because you're not eating this poison out here that will cause you cancer. She's helping bring great nourishment nourishment and stuff like that.
Yes.
But not just physical nourishment for the body, but also nourishment for the mind. Where you come home and you're at peace, where you're out there working, but when you come home, you're at so much peace that you want to continue to help your woman, because you know that when she is happy, she's at peace, she's also taking care of herself, she's going to be a blessing to you and those children as well.
Absolutely.
So it's not just about her caring for the family, but she also has to care for herself. And that's what I think is beautiful about seeing women finding their way and navigating their way back into these traditional roles and into this soft life, as you see, because I do know that there's been this whole thing about soft life, and I do think some people do get it confused. But I think it's all about taking care of yourself, because you can't really be the best version of yourself for your husband or your kids if you don't take care of yourself.
Right.
It starts with self, because you might try to put them first and everything, but eventually it will break you down to a point where you're not able to be there for them in different ways, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So traditional wife is also about a woman loving herself, caring for herself as well, so that she can bring that love, that wisdom, and that nurturing aspect of her outward. So I'm loving seeing the movement. I think there should be more podcasts and more talk shows about this topic as well. And I do appreciate seeing it, but I also hope that we will continue to see men wanting to be more traditional, wanting to step up, to have 2-3 jobs, whatever it takes to provide for a woman, provide for a family. Because I remember that story you talked about, how this man, he paid for his woman's hair, her nails, he paid all the bills, everything. She kept her money. And then one day when he wanted to retire, he was talking about, oh baby, I'm going to retire in 10-15 years or whatever. He said, baby, we can retire now because I've been saving all this money from all these years. And they were able to retire. But that's what a woman can do for you when you create heaven for her. Because you can't expect an angel to be an angel and you have her in hell.
Absolutely.
Hell no.
And then you're going to have, you think you're going to have heaven in your home.
Yeah, no.
But she's out there in hell with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Job and all that.
Because it reminded me of this thing that I saw on Spiritual World, where this man was, I think somebody had said why, this one was talking about how, you know, for her it seems like it's a chore for her to have sex with her husband, because she's working 2 jobs, she's also helping him provide, and he told her from day one all she can expect from him is a check. This is how much the check was going to be. But he said she can expect the check.
Oh, boy.
So she's had to work 2 jobs. She has to come cook and clean. And he's complaining about how she's not ready for him whenever he wants sex. And people were like, why is it such a chore for some of y'all to please y'all men? And I did go put a comment that got over 300,000 likes. And I said that woman is exhausted. She's doing all this. Of course it's a chore to please that man, because she don't respect that man, because she has her overworking. And that's the thing. So I feel like it's very important for men to understand that God made us the way we are. Like, a woman can never be a man can never be a woman.
Absolutely.
There are we are in 2 separate roles. Now, they're both phenomenal roles, but I feel like you have to have one and have the other in order for it to be a beautiful blend. And for you to able to thrive and have a really phenomenal family. But it also comes from the man taking a woman's counsel. Also it's important for a woman to trust the man to do right by the family. And also takes a man believing in God and following and trusting his leadership first and foremost. That's how it has to be. But it's not this thing where, oh, I come home and you do this, you do that, or whatever. You shut up and you be submissive.
Just doing for me. It's not about that. It's really respecting each other's role and trusting.
You can't respect if you don't trust.
And the entire family submitting, right, to God.
First and foremost. That's what it's about. So I think it's beautiful.
Movement.
I think it's a beautiful movement, and I think it's so much deeper than cooking and clean. I think that's what we have to continue to remember. So for those who did not understand what being traditional is about, I hope y'all got some info from this.
You know what is so funny? Because first when I saw TradWife, you know what I thought it was?
I thought they said TransWife. So I said, what is this?
No, I thought TradWife. I thought it was about the women who were doing the stock market.
Oh, trading stocks.
And I said, "Ooh, I gotta look at this to see how I make money."
No,
but it stands for traditional.
But I think this whole TradWife has come from the soft life movement, which I do think it's with women wanting to not live, stressing themselves out. This whole strong black woman thing, which I think has been BS that they have sold to us for so many years. I don't want to be strong. And whenever a man called me queen, I run the other way. Because you're not going to put that damn title on me. I am a princess. Okay? And I think it's okay. I think it's great for women to live soft life. But it also comes from knowing who you are. That self-care. And also when you're out here dating, you have to make sure that you are aware of the man that you are talking to, and you're being observant. Universe Guru talks about this phenomenally. But you have to see if this man aligns with you, because the only way you can have true soft life in this dating world is by choosing men, not waiting to be chosen.
Right.
And that's where I think this also brought in the whole TradWife, because a lot of women with this soft life, they want a man who will encourage and who wants a woman to be happy, because when a woman is happy and she's at peace, she really thrives.
Exactly.
Because the feminine energy is a light, fun, bubbly, optimistic energy.
Exactly.
It makes you feel light, and it's a very wonderful energy.
And it brings light to the family,
to everything
and it
around
helps
her.
the children have a light. And I think that that's one of the things that we can really do for humanity.
Yeah.
You know, when we talk about changing the world, is you start with your family.
Yeah.
You know, you start with a family, like trying to magnify their light. Right. They have their children, and they pass it on.
Yeah.
And so when you have a world of darkness, you have these lights popping up all over.
Yeah.
And that's how you begin, that's how you change the world eventually. Just one family at a time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for someone, if you guys want to hear my traditional wife, because I was a traditional wife for a little bit, you want to hear one of my stories, you let me know, and I will tell you a little bit of my traditional wife story.
But yeah, I think it's a beautiful movement. I'm looking forward to seeing it. But we have to continue to have these conversations, so as women, we know what it means.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the whole traditional wife thing? And
should we talk more about this topic? I really enjoy talking about it today.
And
actually,
if you're not a traditional wife, or what are you doing, and how are you enjoying that?
Or are you living a soft life at the very least?
And so let us know.
Yes, y'all. But we'll see you guys on the next video.
Bye.